Tanzanian nisigasayan Dabney Warren misaisi Aotearoa kitamskat Aotearoa kio. Hello everybody, my name is Dabney Warren. I come from the Big River First Nations here in Saskatchewan, Canada. I am currently residing in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan with my husband and my 3 daughters. I am currently a master's student at the University of Saskatchewan within curriculum studies, and I'm finishing up the last few classes of my program right now. I currently work as an instructor mentor at the University of Saskatchewan. And the ways that I am currently decolonizing the curriculum and my understanding and background of decolonizing the curriculum revolve from my upbringing, from my parents, my grandparents, and my community back home in Big River First Nation. I grew up with the traditional beliefs and knowledge and practices from the Aotearoa people, and learning from the land and understanding our belief system and how our kinship and how everybody works together, and the way that we learn from our elders and from our children is embedded in my teaching practice. I try to incorporate my values and my knowledge every day in what I teach when I'm teaching undergraduate students, the future Indigenous teachers that are going to be teaching our Indigenous children. So with some of the decolonization practices that are happening within my classroom is making room and making space for our stories, for our practices, for our knowledge, for our language every day in our classrooms. And I'm trying to embed that within the future Indigenous teachers that I'm currently teaching, the undergraduate students right now that are in their journey to become teachers. I am every day in my classroom trying to say how important it is to make space and to make room for our oral stories, for our land-based teachings, our land-based pedagogy, to learn off the land, our values, learning from one another, and trying to not so much learn from the westernized ways of knowing and more so focusing on the Indigenous ways of knowing and understandings and practices, and making that an important part of their teaching practice, because they are teaching our future Indigenous students. So for me, coming on this journey to New Zealand, I am super excited to kind of see the way that the Maori are incorporating language and culture into the classroom every day, and what that looks like, so I can bring some more practices and pedagogies back home to my future teachers and the future teachers that are coming out of the ITEP program.